Good morning, my friends. How are you doing today? Okay, so it's a little later than normal. It's around 6:15 right now. I have all my stuff packed up in the tent. It's quite a cool morning. I honestly think it went down to the 40s or something. I'm not feeling that great. I had what do you call it, oatmeal packet, and I'm just not good with sugary food, honestly. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm no doctor, but I can tell you it just doesn't agree with me. Beautiful day though. Again, there's like it's gorgeous, gorgeous day. It's gonna be, I think, in the 80s today. I'm not too sure, but we'll see. I've got 31 miles left into town. I'm at 1165.5 mile marker right now, so I won't quite hit 1200 at Sierra City. A lot of them that were here are talking about getting into Sierra City tomorrow for the free concert in the main square. Because, as you know, well, I guess you don't, but tomorrow's July 4th. This is the July 4th weekend. I would rather avoid a town on a July 4th holiday just because of how crazy it's going to be. Expensive. I don't know that you're going to get lodging. I don't know that you'll have a lot of supplies left over to buy. There's a few factors for my decision to try to avoid a main town during July 4th weekend, So, but anyway, let's go get it. Great day. Let's get some views, and hopefully the wind will stay down so I can get the little guy up. And yeah, let's have some fun. Okay, silly check. Very quickly, quick. Okay, nothing there. Let's go. Okay, we're off. Wow. Holy mosquitoes, Batman. Unbelievable. This is insane. It's almost like you gotta outrun them. I'm sure behind me there's a big black cloud. This is insane. Okay, so a 2-mile climb. Well, climbing all day, but yeah. Let's go get it. Let's get a move on. Whew. I'm huffing and puffing already. Tastes like chicken. First awesome view of the day. Mosquitoes. Okay, we're at the top of the first one. I felt like I ran up it, honestly. Probably to get away from the mosquitoes. But look at this view. Pretty wild, huh? Awesome. I love this. Okay, 1.5 miles down, and then 2 miles up. It's gonna be like this all day. Okay, we're at the bottom. So we've completely finished one mountain. Very swampy here. I had a tough time staying on the trail coming down. There was so much snow. I lost the trail. Ooh, look at this. Feet getting wet. Absolutely getting wet. Okay, I gotta use the poles for this. Okay, gonna stop for a little break. Just have a little bit of water. Swat the flies off me. I've got my rain jacket on with my hoodie to try to kind of keep the bugs at bay, so to speak. We've done a few miles. I've finished one big climb and one big descent. And I'm probably a third way up, the second one. And I have, I think, two more big ones, and then it's kind of cruising. So I've got about another 12 miles of big ones. And I mean, it is what it is. It's just a trail. We can talk about ups and downs all we want, but what is the trail? The trail goes up, the trail goes down, the trail goes up, the trail goes. I mean, it's all it is. So I feel like a broken record talking about it, but anyway, it is what it is. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous morning this morning. It's still as can be. It's very dense forest still, so I haven't really had a chance to get the little guy up. What I really want is something wide open so you can get a nice vista, landscape, panoramic. How many more words are there to describe what I'm trying to say? Let me think. Anyways, here, I'll show you what I got. So this is an app called FarOut. If you look closely, you can see my little icon there. That's where I am. And that's the altitude. This is one of many graphs that we have that we can use. So I'm not quite at 7,800 feet. You also can see little points of interest that are marked. See, there was water behind us. There was a trail junction. There was, a road, another road. And then we go up. We're going to go up over 8,000 feet. If you click on this, it'll show you what it is. It's a tensite. This tensite is 0.8. It's mile 1169.6, section L of the Pacific Crest Trail. Pretty cool, huh? Elevation 81. Then you go down to the bottom here, and you have, not the bottom, my bad. You go over to the side here, and you've got different views. You click this one, and now you've got a map. And you can choose what type of map you want. You can have a topographical map, a satellite style map, whatever you want. But even a topographical map is going to show you the elevation somewhat. You know, the wider those lines are apart, the less of a rise there is. Like, this is very steep. When you see a lot of lines close together like that, that is super steep. Whether it's up or down, I'm not sure. That's something you'd have to see. But this is what we use to sort of make sure we can see where we are, to make sure we're on the trail. Then you go over here. Now you've got a list. So here's where I am, groceries, blah, blah, blah. You know, there's that dirt road behind us, behind us, the one ahead. You have to scroll up to go ahead. And so these are points of interest ahead of me. See, like, there's a tensite 7.3 miles ahead. There's a tensite at 9 at 9.6. 11.6 is water. It's called Mule's Ear Creek. Interesting name. It's a funny name. And then all you do, oh, I can't do it. I got to do it. I only have two hands. You click this, and it takes you back automatically to where you are. And then you have a town view. You can see here that we have, this is where we are, mile 1168.8, and 27.7 miles from us is Sierra City at mile 1196.5. At very low elevation, I might add. Holy, wow. Like, that's 3,000 foot drop from where we are now. So, but that's always the case. You're always very low coming into towns. And then you got to climb back out. So anyways, that's my little overview. That's what I'm looking at. I probably spend more time on, hang on a sec, on this screen or this screen. These are the two screens I spend most of my time on. It's a great app. It's called FarOut. There are other apps, All Trails, Gaia. Gaia really sucks the battery though. Oh my God. 4 hours of Gaia and your battery's dead. It's brutal. This here, you can say that it uses the GPS only while you're using in your settings, and you will save a ton of battery. So if I have, for example, airplane mode on and battery saving, like in the app settings, I only use about 15% of my battery, 20% of my battery a day. So that's pretty cool. So now that I've showed you that, you know what it is I'm looking at, and able to tell you what's ahead of me. This is I would say, I'm just guessing, but I would say at least 90% of thru hikers on the PCT use this app. So anyways, 0.8 to the top of this one, a little bit of PUDs, and then another kind of, I would say, well, let's look. So 4.6 miles ahead, so minus the 0.8, 3.8. So we're going to have 3.8 of just PUDs and stuff. We're going up there. Way up high in the sky. Okay, we're at the top of the second one, and there's some very nice camp spots here. Very nice. You can fit a few tents here. And look at the view. This is what they all wake up to. Wow. I love this. This is awesome. What a treat today with all these meadows. Loving this day. Yep. Lots of snow up here. Losing the trail everywhere. Okay, this should be the water source and the tent site that I wanted to stop at for lunch. So I don't see any tent sites yet. I'm thinking, is this it? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to did you see that fly land right on the lens? It's a pretty spot, but there's a lot of bugs, so I'm gonna have to put on my rain jacket, and I think I'm gonna have a hot chocolate. Definitely gonna rehydrate. Looks good, this water. It looks really good. Listen, bugs, leave the camera alone. Yeah, you, and you, and you. So yeah, they didn't want to be on a video, but I met some really great people and hung around a little longer. So it was great. Wow. I've been thinking about something else too that I kind of want to put out there, and that is that I am thinking about dumping my stove and going back to cold soaking. Cold soaking has always treated me well. It's much lighter. It's like a pound lighter. I mean, it just seems like a no-brainer. Do I have hot food then? No, but I can have cold chocolate milk, cold, you know what I mean, cold chocolate in the morning. I can have cold meals. It's plenty warm out here, and it's going to get warmer too, much warmer. It's going to be up in the 90s and the hundreds, and we're heading into July, so I'm expecting, much warmer climate. So just thought I'd throw that out there. Anyway, let's go get it. Okay, well, they're not flat, not even close, but there are a couple spots here, and I personally like this one. I don't know how flat it is. I'll check. But you hear that down there? That's water. You see this? I'm going to get water first. Okay, let's do the jiggy. What a day today. 4 big climbs. I mean, they weren't big like one of them was steep and the other 3 weren't. But the other 3 were long, where the one that was steep wasn't long. So it doesn't matter. Anyways, let's see. We started today at North Creek, 16.2 miles back, it says. Mile 1164.2. Sorry, I'm just trying to do my thing with the app that I showed you this morning. And right now we're at 1180.4. So like I said, tomorrow we aren't going to make the 1200 mile marker because it'll be at, I'm looking at it right now, Sierra City is 1196.5. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I was going to wait. Today is Sunday, after all. I was going to wait, lay back a little bit. Basically, right now, I have 16 miles left. And it's all downhill. And I can do downhill 16 miles in 4 hours. So, should I jump in to Sierra City tomorrow when all the festivities are going on and all the crazy stuff's going on? Will I get a room? Will I get a place to stay? These are my questions. So what I've decided is I don't care. I'm only like 3 days out of Truckee. So, and that was a lot, like that was, it should have been 2, but it doesn't matter. It's time to step it up a notch. So what I might do is jump into town tomorrow. See, the other thing is the post office is closed. I wanted to send some stuff home. That's fine. I'll do it. I'll do it in the next town. But that's what I had decided was it doesn't matter. I'm going to go into town tomorrow. So what I'm going to do when I get there, I don't know. That depends on what is available. I'd like to stay at the little hotel that's there. There's a hotel for $60. Apparently it's really nice, has good Wi-Fi, and I can get some videos up, which would be nice because I'm behind on them. And or if I don't find anything, I'll just resupply, find a restaurant, charge up my stuff, and then bail, get out, and then just go. And I mean, that's really all you can do, right? And if I do that, it'll be another 60 or 80. No, 80. It'll be another 80 miles. So I'll have to resupply for 80 miles. I would like to do 80 miles in, well, I'd like to come into town on the 5th day. So we'll see about that. Anyways, how was the hike today? Very exposed. Very exposed. Sorry, I keep hearing something out here, almost like something's going on. I loved it. Big, huge meadows, big, huge vistas. It was really fun day today. Oh, and I met some really amazing people. Really amazing people. I also met some other really amazing people who I already knew. I won't mention their names because I haven't made my choice up yet. But they asked me to join their tramily. And honestly, between you and me, I'm not sure if I want to. So I told them I'd think about it. I told them I'd get back to them either tomorrow or the next town. Like next time I see them, I join up with them. Because I've been, tramway for me is not a big bonus always. You really, really have to be with good people. It's all I can say. You have to be with good people. So we'll see. I'll let you know about that. But anyway, if you're still here, you rock. And we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.